Welcome to Global Admin Training. Our goal for this section will be to walk you through all of the elements of the admin dashboard so you can begin to build your customized communication tool. To get to the admin dashboard, you will navigate to the top right-hand corner of Beekeeper. Those team members that have an admin permission will see a little speedometer icon right next to their profile picture. Click on that icon and it will open a new tab that brings you right into the admin dashboard. Within the dashboard, the views may look slightly different depending on the type of permission a user has access to. There are several different types of administrators within Beekeeper. There are global admins, which will have complete management control over the Beekeeper tool. I'm logged in as a global admin for our sessions here today. There are also location admins. Location admins will have access to analytics, user management permissions, and communication tools, but for their location specifically. There's also group admins, which will have access to analytics and targeted communication tools for their specific groups. And lastly, we have stream admins that have access to manage and moderate the streams that they support. To learn more about these different admin types, please look below this video to find a link to an article that contains more details. Now back to the dashboard here. When you log into the dashboard for the first time, you will start here on the home screen. This will give you access to some high-level analytics summaries. For example, you can see the total number of users on the platform, how often they're being active, and from a monthly and daily perspective, as well as your activation rate for those that are on the platform, how many have actually logged in and used Beekeeper. On the right-hand side, you can see some quick links as well to help you navigate through the platform efficiently. To dig in further into the analytics, we recommend you click on the analytics dropdown here on the left-hand side. First, you will see here is the engagement analytics. Here you can view overall metrics for your users and how they are engaging with the content in Beekeeper. In this section, you can see that if there are certain days of the week where your users are gravitating towards logging into Beekeeper and engaging. And as you scroll down, you can see and analyze some information based on your new users and those that are already activated, and for those that are, just contributing or reading more information within the Beekeeper tool. At the very top, you'll see the opportunity to separate your analytics by the different groups and structures that you have supported within the tool, as well as change your time frame here if you're wanting to see information from more of a different customized lens. Also within the engagement tool will be a most engaged user tab, which is quite interesting to see the list of users that have been most engaged in the platform throughout a given amount of time. The next tab in the analytics is the benchmarking tab. Benchmarking allows you to compare different groups or locations to one another. So if I were to select a group from the dropdown here, it will show me the specific information on the total users, those that are activated, and how often they're activated. Again, changing that time frame can allow you to measure impact over a certain period of time. What you can also do with the benchmarking is compare different groups together and against each other. So if you have one particular group or location that's doing really well, you can see so within the benchmarking tools here and open up a discussion between the two locations or the two groups so they can learn from each other and see share some tips on how they can better leverage the platform. The last tab of the analytics here is the content tab. Here you can review summaries for your stream specifically. How many posts have been created over a given time frame, what's the average response time, and how many new comments are being entered. At the bottom, what you can see is a running list of the top 20 posts for your streams, so you can start to analyze the type of content that your users are gravitating towards and what might not be as interesting to them. As you scroll to the top, you can see to have an opportunity to summarize for all streams or dig into one specifically if those analytics are of curiosity for you. Use these different analytics to inform your content strategy during your implementation and make sure that the information you're putting in Beekeeper is stuff that your teams are going to want to see. Our next session within our global admin training is going to be on user management. We'll see you there.